hello there YouTube, and welcome to a Who Theory. So, first Who Theory in a while. So, what you probably guessed now from the intro, this Who Theory, we're going to be discussing the latest reincarnation of the Master. So, you know, the history of the Master. The Doctor's greatest foe has been in it since 1971, when first played by Roger Delgado, and theorised to be is the 12th, 13th incarnation of the Master. Anyway, we're not here to discuss his regenerations. Well, partly we are, but yeah, I'm not going to discuss the full timeline of the Master. So, if you've been watching Doctor Who since it came back in 2005, you'll know that the Master made his return in the modern era in the episode Utopia, where he was played by Derek Jacobi and turned out to be kept in a watch and was human, and then regenerated into John Simm Master. And then in 2009, in the two-part Christmas special, The End of Time, the Saxon Master was resurrected, and then he was draining his life force because his resurrection was interfered with, and then he goes into the Time War with the Time Lords, and and we then get explained that the Time Lords, he wanted to leave the Gallifrey and the Time Lords wanted him out, so it was a mutual thing. They restored his life force, and then we know that he met his future self, Missy. Now, in Series 8, there was an off-screen regeneration from the Master to Missy, which we never saw happen. And in the 2017 episode World Enough in Time and the Doctor Falls, John Simm's Master returns, where he comes across his future self, Michelle Gomez's Master, Missy, the Mistress. And we see them at the end where she takes the Master and stabs him in the back, triggering his regeneration. And then Missy goes to tell him that she's going to help the Doctor, but the Master won't allow that and kills her with the laser screwdriver, telling her that she can't regenerate this time. As for the Master, he goes in a lift and goes all the way back down to the bottom floor where his TARDIS is to regenerate. Now, Moffat left that open in case anyone should want to pick that up. So here's the theory. Did the new Master, O, or the actor who plays him, Sasha Awadan or something, I can't remember the actor's last name now, did his incarnation of the Master, is he a post or pre-Missy? So here's a few theories that I've got, and I'm sure a lot of people have got theories. So I should have warned you as well, there's some mild spoilers in this. Of course, Spyfall, it's been a couple of weeks now since it aired, but if you haven't seen it, I should have probably warned you of spoilers. So, the Master returned in the Series 12 premiere, Spyfall, where he was played by a new actor, Sasha Awandu, or I was to say I can't remember or pronounce the actor's name, but he posed as the character O in Spyfall, who ended up helping out the Doctor and the gang, and then in a big twist of events he turned out to be the Master, and from what he says, he took the real O, imprinted his image and regenerated and took on his appearance and his identity and kept him as a little doll. And yeah, that was pretty much explained there. But what happened there? So here's my theory. Did the John Simm Master get in his TARDIS and go to the time where O was starting his first day at MI6 and then imprint and take his image and identity when regenerating? Or did Missy somehow have a backup plan, knowing the Master would kill her? And, because she has memories of it and regenerate. So here it is. Here's the first theory. John Simm went off to regenerate, but was holding it off. And then he found O and took his imprint and regenerated and took his identity, etc. And then you go to the events of Spyfall. Or because Missy was the Master and she is of his future, does she have, and she couldn't remember, but does she remember? Did she remember but didn't want to interfere with time or something? I don't know. But did Missy for some reason, let's say she could see into the Master's mind and the Master could see into her mind or something, she remembers being the Master, and she remembers that that her past self will kill her. And for that, did she have a backup plan? Because the Master has been known for for resurrection so many times. So did Missy make fool the Master into thinking she was dead, but then she was, regenerating? And did she go back in time and take O's identity or whatever, like I said before? Or did she regenerate into a completely different person off screen and then find O and regenerate and take his identity, knowing that the Doctor will one day need him? Did she do that? Is there an off-screen Master that we don't know of? Or did Missy simply hang on to being Missy till she chose his appearance? There's so many possibilities out there. With them doing all these transitions of the Master off-screen, we don't really know. It basically leaves us fans to fill the blanks in with our minds. So here's my theory and what I personally like to think what happened with the Master. So, the Master, Missy triggered his regeneration and he went off in his TARDIS and refused to change, but he couldn't hold back the regeneration, and at one point expecting death. Like the 12th Doctor, did he have a run-in with his first incarnation and have a change of heart or hearts? Let's forget about that. Let's just say the Master couldn't hold off the regeneration and didn't want to die, so he regenerated into Missy, and then it goes on into the 12th Doctor's era, that Missy, because she's twisted and evil and everything. And then did Missy somehow temporarily use some kind of mad Time Lord science to temporarily resurrect herself and manage to hold off her regeneration till she found the appearance of O and regenerate into O, and then it goes into the events of Spyfall? That's what I like to think, but I don't know. I honestly don't know, because, like I say, all of this happened off screen, so it's left us to fill in the blanks and theorise on what happened next. Did Missy do all that? Did all that happen? I don't know. It's something I like to choose to think. It might get explained in time. It might be explained one day. I am not 100% on this. I don't think none of us are. Or could Missy be dead altogether and the new Master, the O Master, be from an alternate timeline? Because, like I said, in Spyfall he controlled those aliens that came from a different dimension. Could he be from an alternate timeline where he's been successful and then stumbled into this timeline where he meets the 13th Doctor? Could he be from an alternate timeline? Who knows? Who knows? But yes, that is a Who theory that I've been wanting to get off my chest and share with you lot. So let me know down in the comments below. Does my theory sound plausible? Do you have your own theory? Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. I've been Davros, the Whovian, and until next time, this has been my Who theory on the new Master, and until next time, run for your life.